Seungho is like a traffic light right now. He has so many different colors. The duality of this man's behavior and mentality, I just cannot fathom anymore. Before we get started though, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me my social media at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this episode will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into chapter 93 of Painter of the Night. Nakyum at this current chapter 93, is giving off the vibes that clearly says, "Sisters, meet my husband and very gorgeous boyfriend. Yay! Nuna, I see you. You agree that this pervert is one handsome SOB pervert. Don't you agree, Nuna?" I see you. She's really blushing. Like, seriously. And I like how Seungho is acting. We all know it's an act. So nice to the Nunas. I like this side of Seungho. He really should be nice more often. But then again, even when he's nice, we all are kind of like still scared of him. Even though it's nice to feel his kind warmth, but we all know there's like some bad shit person inside there. But anyway, since we all know that this man can pull off this level of duality, he really should do it more often, at least just for the fans, right? I can't, like, the emotions and the facial expressions that Seungho is giving off in this chapter is like, oh my god, it's like I am completely at awe on, like, he goes from like nice to good to like almost doing a PTSD attack to like complete blank. Like he's really, I don't even think he knows what he's doing, to be honest, but he's really pulling it off. For whatever reason, he's really pulling it off. But anyway, like, in the past, I just wanted to discuss this one. In the past, Seungho has been very straightforward about his dislikes to Nakyum. And, you know, he would show his tantrums directly to Nakyum for Nakyum to see. And like, the reason why this whole traffic light changing of emotions and facial expression is really nice but also kind of scary to me is because, like, that's how much of a manipulation Seungho has right now. And like, he acts sweet, like he's a changed man whenever with his Nakyum. And even the sisters, the Nunas, are completely like taken away by him. And we can see, like, whenever he would look down, like whenever people can't see or he thinks can't see, or like when Nakyum is away, he changes to his true scary shit. And like, the moment that I saw that Seungho disappeared from Nakyum's side at the beginning of this chapter, I'm like, it's quiet. It's too quiet. And like, you know, this is the part. This is the part where everything is really gonna go downhill for him and his new relationship with Nakyum and the new trust that Nakyum placed upon Seungho, because this is where it's really gonna hurt. This is when the bullshit is gonna start coming. And you know, the moment that he locked up Hena in that room while, you know, like Nakyum was not paying attention to him, man, like does he really think like Nakyum is not gonna find this out? Like, you know, just when Nakyum starts to have a little bit of trust on Seungho, but here's Seungho making his own mistakes that someday, you know, Nakyum will leave him for all of his mistakes and all of the lying he's currently doing. And basically what Seungho's doing right now is he's just proving that everything that Hena Nuna is thinking and like is afraid of about Yoon Seungho is true. And you know, Nakyum should just listen to Hena. And to be honest, I really don't think it's really necessary for him to lock her up, because it kind of feels like he's just really adding more gas on this fire, you know? And it makes him overthink his trust, you know, towards Seungho, you know? I'm just at awe at the level of duality of the personality that Seungho has in this chapter. As for the In-hand case, it seems like we have a little bit more information about the whole In-hand situation. And my thoughts about this is, it seems that Hena Nuna has been informing Nakyum through the letters being sent to the Yoon household, which is a big no-no, because that's still Seungho's house. Like, what was she expecting? Like, of course Seungho's gonna read those damn letters. It's being sent to his house, you know? And anyway, on those letters that's being sent to Nakyum, Hena Nuna is informing Nakyum that In-han is dead. But then again, if we go back on that chapter, we didn't see a body. There was no body, just a trail of blood all over the room. Though I must admit, it is a lot of blood, but then again, there's no body. A lot of things could happen unless Hena did see a body. But then again, if they did see a body, like, it would have caused a big commotion. I think it would have caused a big commotion, sorry. So with that in mind, like, I can't help but feel that there's something missing here. And Seungho hiding the letters is really not helping his case in this whole thing. Like, the locking up, the hiding of the letters, it's not gonna help him at all. And you know, there's only two possibilities of what really is happening here. One, Seungho really did kill In-han, because we were teased before that Seungho is gonna be very jealous of In-han, and maybe in the fit of jealousy, he decided to get In-han killed. That's a possibility. But I find this theory to be too easy. There's Though I've been wrong about this before. Like sometimes I overthink too much and Byeonduck is just gonna throw me like a very simple answer through my overthinking. Like, but I really think like if Seungho did get Inhan killed, it's too simple. There's no drama that comes with it, you know? What's the whole point of like doing all the Min thing and the Lord Yoon thing and the whole Lord Song thing? Which leads me to my second theory. It could be someone else. It might not be Seungho that is that got Inhan killed. Maybe it could be Min and his cronies. It could be Daddy Yoon because he really hates Seungho and he did hint about Inhan before. Or it could be Lord Song, who we have never seen before. So, this three people has a reason for getting Inhan killed in some sort of way. Like, Min just is stirring up the pot in order for him to get back at Seungho, and also, quote unquote, trying to taste Nakyum. I really can't believe this is the words that Min use in this whole thing. But yeah, like Min wants to taste Nakyum. So he would stir this pot so much, and I wouldn't be surprised if Inhan could be one of those things that he's trying to stir to separate Seungho from Nakyum. As for Daddy Yoon, there was a little bit of a little tidbit of Inhan during the Daddy Yoon and Seungho conversation a couple of chapters ago, where Daddy Yoon is aware that Seungho is helping Inhan. And it doesn't seem like Daddy Yoon is happy about Seungho helping out Inhan. So he has a reason for getting Inhan killed just because of that. And then it could be just, you know, the wild card Lord Song. We have never seen this character before. A lot of the characters in the Painter of the Night universe seems to know who Lord Song is. We have no idea who this person is. And we are yet to be revealed on the picture or photo of this person. So, but it sounds like he's a very horrible person. And it could be worse than Daddy Yoon because, like, whenever this person's name is referred, like, Seungho just loses his shit over it. So he sounds like a big baddie too. Anyway, personally, like I said, I would like to believe that Seungho didn't kill Inhan. Even if Seungho is a jealous man, he did offer Inhan his home to study. Even though his reasons to offering his home is so that Inhan and Nakyum would be separated for his own benefit, he still offered, right? So it doesn't make sense to me for Seungho to get Inhan killed. He could have just sent Inhan away, since Seungho is aware that Inhan has his own agenda. And Seungho is aware that in the web of agendas that Inhan has for himself, Nakyum is not one of them. So, you know, now that Nakyum is his and Inhan has never paid any attention to Nakyum, Seungho really has nothing to worry about in that front. So I don't see Seungho getting In-hun killed at all. Story-wise anyway, like it just for me doesn't make sense. But you know, a part of me also likes to think that it's for the sake of the story. It makes it more dramatic if an innocent Seungho gets blamed for a crime he did not commit. And since we all are like thinking that he's such a bad person and he's not good for Nakyum, like maybe at the moment where he really wanted to change and he's really doing all of his progressions as a human being, he gets slapped with a crime he did not commit. So that would make it more dramatic, right? Anyway, I'm rooting for a big character development. Let's go, Seungho! I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me in my Discord channel. I'd love to hear back from you. And please consider supporting the show by donating as little as 99 cents through www.zealedfujoshi.xyz. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manhwa details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.